You wash your ass, you moisturize, you put on deodorant. Whatever you do after that is ball game. Some people layer scents, some people layer scents with oils, some people go singular scents. But as long as you wash your ass, I'm what they fear, black man with intelligence. Ghetto fab splashed with a dash of elegance. Well spoken, but could tell him hood. Attitude funky, but that boy be smelling good. Not just a rapper, I'm a poet. They point out all my flaws, but fail to mention my heroics. Through the ages, different phases, went from playing with razors to Dolce Gabbana blazers. No more child's play, we grown. Less bottles of Patron, more bottles of cologne. It's like a cheat code to make a coochie melt. She paying more attention to your fragrance than your Gucci belt. So go to Bloomies, cop a bottle or two. Get some sense for your girl, cop some bottles for you. I'm giving out lessons. Come and take a part of this class. Before you spray that fragrance on, make sure you wash your ass. Look, that's just something that I got to say. Step your collection up, no more Axe body spray. So in a sense, so what a hater gonna tell me? I'm Kobe when it comes to the colognes. You smell me? Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, the Sultan of Scents, even in his absence. I remain Kobe when it comes to the cologne collection. Rest in peace to Gigi. The freestyles is flagrant. Today, we talking fragrance, and we got Harlem's own June Butterfly. Your name is June Butterfly, correct?
That's my Instagram
That's
name
your Instagram name currently,
currently,
right?
because I had an Instagram and I forgot the password.
See, so y'all be thinking y'all got all them followers, and it be somebody that lost their phone. They don't even know who you are. You forgot the password. How did you forget the password?
I lost my phone, and when I was in LA, um, at this gay club in Hollywood, apparently they took like 15 other phones. They was pickpocketing, which is pretty crazy out there. And I guess my email number wasn't connected some way somehow,
Right,
which is crazy because you need your email or your number to connect it.
right.
And so I'm not your butterfly, but my Instagram right now is June.butterfly because I was born in June on a very
So,
important day.
how many followers did you have?
I mean, I don't remember. I know I was almost up to 10K,
Nah, only 10.
but I really built that for years. So to have started back over.
Yeah, I could
And then
imagine.
people thought, when I look back on that Instagram here and there, because I get traumatized, people had like commented, rest in peace. They thought I died. And it wasn't until some boy I went to school with, he was like, "Yo, sis, I dead thought you died." And I'm like, "What would make you think that?" He
Because
was
you didn't
like,
post them that long.
"Niggas is saying rest in peace
Right.
under your gram." So I have been on it, and it was crazy.
So June Butterfly, because you were born in June. When is your birthday?
June 19th.
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, which is crazy because I have not all my life I went to school on my birthday, and I went to school in Harlem,
Right.
black teachers, everything, and I used to look at the calendar and I used to be like, "Oh, what is Juneteenth?" They'd be like, "Oh, like it's nothing, like just like it's like a Jewish
Right.
holiday. We don't."
We just really started
And
celebrating.
now it's
Yeah.
finally declared like a holiday. I don't know. I don't have kids, so I don't know if they go to school on June 19th now.
No, that's the summertime. It's the
No,
summertime.
school don't end till like June 20 something for kids.
Okay.
Yeah, so
And you know it's okay because I got a grown ass daughter, so I just thought it was the summertime.
no, it's spring, but usually school year ends like June
So are you
20
a
something.
Gemini
I'm a
or Cancer?
Gemini.
All right, I'm a Gemini. In my mind, once my birthday is here, the summer is lit.
Yeah.
Like that's when the summer starts
Are
is on
you a
my
May
birthday.
Gemini?
I'm the real Gemini, May Gemini. Yeah,
The crazy ones.
the real
Yeah.
Gemini. Yeah, I'm the real Gemini.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so yeah, that's nice to hear. That's cute, little June Gemini. Y'all,
Yeah.
that's like diet Cancer. Y'all not the real Gemini.
I'm 2-3 days away from being a Cancer.
Exactly, yeah, because my
But,
daughter's a Cancer,
mm,
so her is June 27th. So you like
okay.
y'all ain't the I'm the real crazy. Play with me if y'all want.
Yeah, them May Geminis are a little different,
Yeah, yeah.
but I fuck with the May Geminis.
It should get.
A
I
lot of
get.
my friends is Geminis. I'm like a Gemini magnet, like so.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'm glad we connected the
Yeah,
way that we connect.
we're not
So
the issue. They are. So
they are exactly,
they get us
exactly.
this way.
Right,
Get us this way.
right. So the way that we do this on You Smell Me is I take three fragrances from my collection, right? I break them down for you. I let you know the notes. I get your opinion on them.
Okay.
Uh, And then when I have the females here, I rank them. Is it good enough for the digits? Is it good enough for the date? Is it good enough for the draws?
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna go through these. I'm gonna get your opinion on the opening notes. I'm gonna get your opinion on the breakdown, and then we're gonna see if any one of these fragrance is good enough to get next to June, deleted at 10K. All right.
All right.
Do me a favor though. Like this video, share it with your friend whose house smells funny, because chances are if the crib stinks, they do too. You ready?
Govern.
All right. You nervous?
I just hope it's winter time now in New York, so just
So
hope my
so
smells
so
are
the
fine.
so for the people that are not here, can you explain to them what that means? What wintertime in New York means?
It's cold, it's rainy, it's snowing. Tonight is a tornado warning, whatever
Right.
that means. But everybody is passing off they sick stuff, so
Yeah. It's a
I'm
lot.
not sick, but my senses may not be 100%.
Well, I think the quality of these fragrances are gonna penetrate any ailment you may have. This is Xerjogg Naxos. It's got lavender, bergamot, lemon, honey, cinnamon, tobacco leaf, vanilla, and tonka bean. So this was made to celebrate Sicily and its beauty and accentuate its Mediterranean characters with its composition. The citrus in the top notes pose contrast to precious spices, suggesting wealth of a unified country and its conquest and dominance. Sweet, smooth, and masculine at the same time.
This is my smell.
That's your smell.
This is my
You
smell.
like the way that smells. Okay, so
I like the way it smells.
this for me, is great for the cold weather. But when I really like to wear this, is like like when you describe like that New York weather. You know when it get funny, like when it be like 60 in the daytime but 30 at night
Yep.
type of shit. This is perfect for that type of weather. This is on the top shelf. This is one of my favorite fragrances.
No, the smell is really good. I went to school for skincare, so I'm familiar with like what essential oil smells,
Right.
and this definitely has that. Like,
It's that. Yeah.
yeah,
So
it's like that male pheromone smell.
a
Like,
guy woke up on. So now when you say pheromones, what a pheromone is, it's a male's natural scent that attracts the opposite sex. So when a man, like when he goes to work or he goes to work out, the
hmm
secretion from the sweat, it turns women on.
yep,
So what you're basically saying is if a man has that on, it's gonna turn
yeah,
you on.
this smells really good.
Smells really
It
good.
smells.
All right, I'm glad. I like the sound of that, man. So you could sit that to the side. We'll get the final verdict on that a little later, but that's one of the bangers, man. I knew what I was doing with
No,
that.
that
All
smells.
right, smells good, right?
Yeah, that smells
All right,
really good.
so I met you in person.
Yes,
We didn't meet online like a lot of people do nowadays. I caught you in traffic. You were at a burlesque show.
yes.
Okay. Um, what were you doing at that show?
So I'm a dancer. I've been dancing at the clubs for a little while already. I'm 26. I've been dancing since 18, 19. Not at no urban spots, not where the rappers and scammers be at. I work like where the white people be at a rock club,
Okay.
which is,
That's where you started at,
yes, and
and that's
that's
where
where
you're
I'm
still
still
at.
at, yes, because
What's wrong with the scammers?
I just feel like what urban clubs where the girls is all like big booty rappers be coming in with thousands of dollars. Number one, I'm gonna be honest. Like I worked at a club where a guy came in, got like $4,500, threw $50 and left. So I feel like it's some like. So I don't know what he's doing. No, I don't know what he's doing. Where he needed to come in and get thousands of singles, throw 50 and
He
leave.
was washing his money. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was
I know
washing
what he
his
was, but I was just like, okay. And I just feel like when you work like around like white people or like white men, whatever, they're like more, they don't care about ass, they don't care about body. Like they really want to just sit down and talk. I mean,
money.
unless it's a spot where they do extras, but the place I work at, there's no VIP rooms or nothing.
Right. Right.
There's no VIP rooms or nothing like that. So yeah, I don't really deal with urban spots. I mean, I'm not no hood bitch, but I am like from the hood.
Right.
So I'm well aware of what be going on, and all niggas do is just go into the club, just be on Instagram. It's all about the glitz, the glam, the view. And I'm not here to. I don't care that little
Right.
baby done came into the spot. I
Right.
care. I need my like.
You want your
I'm
money.
here to work.
Yeah.
I'm here to
You
work.
want your
I'm not
money.
here to party. And that's why a lot of people they think like, oh yeah, like strippers. Like I just had a boy DM me like, oh, why would I take you out on a date when you dance in front of niggas? And I'm just like, and oh, he was like, when you dance in front of niggas and you be partying all the time. And I was like, Robert, dancing is not like when you really take it like it's your only source of income or your main source of income. It's not a party. I'm not here to party.
Right. Right.
I'm here to like so like when I'm like with the white people, I'm sitting with a white guy. He'll tip me like $200 for just having a glass of champagne with him.
So as a dancer, um, you think that it's hard for you to date?
Honestly, no. I don't.
Because, but no, you said that it's guys that'll be like, well, why
Well,
should I
that was
take you
like
out?
one out of a guy. Like I told him too. I was like, I never experienced before, which was crazy because when he said that to me, I took a little offense, but I was like, you know what? I asked him, I was like, oh, like, what's your career? What's your occupation? Oh, I'm a hustler.
Right.
So you're a hustler judging a hustler. And I knew
Right.
what hustler mean. I'm not a dummy, so I know he probably doing some like
Some other shit, yeah.
And so I don't find it hard to date because honestly, I just feel like I'm just a magnet to like specifically
So real niggas, that's why we here. Cause I'm a real
like
one.
I'm just
Sounds-
yeah, I'm just a magnet to some people that's like, you know, and if I ever do have interest in a guy or he have heavy interest in me and he ever do like and we're going serious and he kind of do question like, well, like where you work at and stuff, I'll be like, come to my spot. I promise you, you're gonna be like,
And is that the only time he's gonna see you? Is when he comes to that spot?
oh no. I keep my personal business
And you
separate.
keep it separate.
Yeah, I don't like anybody.
So that's what I'm saying. If you tell him come to the spot, if a dude is interested in you, and you tell him to come to the spot,
that's just where he could see that
so that's
the environment that you know you thinking is not what it is. Right
but is that the
now.
only time he's gonna see you?
No, of course.
Because you got a lot of girls that be like, all right,
Oh, no, no.
I'm mad busy. Come see me at my bar.
I'm very shy, so I don't want. I mean, I'm not shy, but when it comes to guys, I like. Of course, I'm shy.
Right.
And no, I would not. I would never tell a guy I like to come to the spot unless he's about to come pick me up.
Right.
And we're about to go get food or something after. But I would never tell him to come to the spot at all. I keep it
Food. That's all y'all going to get.
I mean, if I like it,
Right.
you know, food. All right, you come to my house, I'm going to your house,
Right.
which is very rare because usually guys I deal with, they're sleeping by the time I get off work, which I actually do like. So
Okay. So we were at the burlesque show, right?
yes,
Your friend was like the star performer of the burlesque show. She was dope. She came out like 3 times. Beautiful, melanated mommy.
and you know who you are, bitch. I'm not gonna say her name because I know, like, you know, she's very, you know, but yeah, she's
so like
amazing.
so that's the way she keeps it. She keeps it like
Yes.
her private life, and
Yes.
then that is just something totally different. So she'll never be a guest on my show. You don't think? Cause she's dope. I really want to talk to her.
I will speak to her, and she might
She
be open.
She's
you know,
amazing. She's amazing.
And she's one of the only girls there. And it's funny because it's where I work at, it's literally only like a handful of us black girls. And mind you, I'm light skinned, so and I'm mixed with, you know, Mexican.
Right.
But it's like a handful of us in there. So she's just one.
So she works there too.
She works there, and that's where I met her at.
Okay.
So she'll be like, "Hey, girl," like, and we got pretty close because, of course, like, it's only a handful of us. We stick together, and she's like, "Come to my burlesque show," and I'm always going to her shows.
Do you remember the poem that somebody read at that show?
Was it the? It was one of the girl, one of the
hosts
like
read a poem about having a threesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it the one reading it with the book or
she was reading a book?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just establish, like I said, your friend was like the pinnacle of performers at that show.
Yes.
But something else that stood out to me was the poem that the girl performed, because it was about having a threesome and the third party in that threesome overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah.
So, have you ever been in this? Have you ever been in a situation where that's occurred?
Okay, so I've had about like 3 to 4 threesomes.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest, I always like to be the third.
You like to be the third.
I don't. I wouldn't want to be the one, me and my man, looking for a girl. Because I honestly, I'm just like, if he's looking for another girl to fuck, girl, he's about to. He's cheating or he's about to leave you.
So as the
I'd
third,
rather be the third.
as the third, you respect those boundaries.
I definitely respect the boundaries.
You understand those boundaries.
I
have to
understand
be
the boundaries.
respected, yeah.
I wouldn't. And it's usually the girl I would have more feeling like
Right.
because of the girl got me.
Right.
Because usually
The girl has to get the
Yeah,
because if the
girl
guy gets the girl,
He's a
it's
cheater.
yeah, it's like how do you know the bitch, right?
Mhm.
Right. So I appreciated that poem for that reason
Mhm.
because there are so many like boundaries and conversations that you have to have before you even take it there in a relationship. Um, and now that you say that, it does make sense to be that outside
Yeah.
because you don't have to deal with all that the
Pay
extremities.
for my Uber. Let's get a bottle. Let's chill. Let's do what we do and pay for my cab home. I don't have time for like emotions, especially when it's a third party. So
Right.
I'm just like, and usually I'm very like, I don't know. Nowadays I really don't look at God. I mean, I'm not. I don't. I'm not I don't know if I would say I'm bisexual.
Well, if you've had threesomes,
Yeah.
you've there's
Yeah. I do like women, but I do want biological kids, and I am a daddy's girl. So I would date a woman.
but
That's
oh
fine.
but just from a sexual standpoint, if you're having a threesome, are, are you participating with a woman or
Oh,
you
for
just
sure.
all right?
It
So
and yeah, and it goes back, and it also like that's what happens with strip clubs because couples come in all the time, and
right,
rule number one: always dance on a girl more than her man.
right,
You have to show the women
right.
more affection.
That's almost like a threesome in itself.
Yeah.
Right.
So even with
yeah,
threesomes, you got
yeah,
like
that's almost a threesome in itself.
yeah. And I would never, honestly, I would never join a threesome if the guy hit me up. I would only join it if the girl hits
If the
me
girl
up.
hits you up, right?
And, if I'm
Yeah,
interested.
yeah. That threesome, the politics of the threesome gets
Yeah.
very tricky. If you're not used
It
to having
is.
threesomes and you think like you watching this porn and you like, damn, two bitches that'll be
Mhm.
fun. No, because you gotta understand you're dealing with the emotional component of a female.
Yeah,
Like
for
like
sure.
that shit gets
And I always
very
tell people too, I was like, never have a threesome to save your relationship. Always have it when you're like at the peak of it. If
right.
you're trying to do to save the relationship over.
So let me ask you this. My last guest I had on here, she said the best way to have a threesome is really to just like go get like a call girl.
A what?
Like I don't like to like generalize the term when it comes to sex workers, but like a sex worker. Go get you a sex worker outside like just go
An
pay
escort. Oh yes. Yes.
an escort, right.
An
Just
escort.
go
Okay.
pay to get it done instead of you finding somebody or her finding somebody and then it be
Yeah.
like
Well, the issue with that, at least with me, is because like if I'm having a threesome, like I'm not like we have to really like be intimate. Like I'm not about to
right.
just be me and
You
your
gotta be
bitches
intimate,
bent over
but
and
you gotta be intimate with the guy and the female.
like we all have to be all in one.
Everybody.
Everybody,
So
like if we're kissing, all
you
three of us
attach an
kissing
emotional
us.
component to it, even
I wouldn't say emotional component. I would just say like
romantic.
I romantic. Like
Romantic.
I don't want to sit here and we having a threesome and it's just me and the bitch bent over and he's just getting his like no. Like we have to really like be into something. The only thing I would see the issue with paying for an escort for a threesome is just like I'm gonna just feel uncomfortable because it's just like
Like, where did this bitch come from?
I hate to say it like that.
Nah, I get it.
I
I get
have
it.
escort friends. I love my
Right,
bitches.
right.
And they are high paying escorts.
Because
I don't
when it
escort though,
comes
but
down to it,
yeah.
like it's all sex work.
Yeah.
Like you're a dancer, your friend is burlesque.
Yeah.
I know girls. The last girl I interviewed, she was a dom. So if we talking about an escort, it's all sex work.
And I'm not kissing an escort. So it's just like, okay, what are we doing in this threesome? I'm not kissing an escort. I don't want this bitch touching me. Cause like I said, respectfully to I love my bitches that sell pussy. The bitches is out in Rome. They make money.
Right.
But if we're getting one off the street, it's just like, I don't want you touching me to a certain extent. You could touch him, but that's just only pleasing him. So what am I
Right.
getting out of this? He should just go. You was better off cheating.
Right.
So
Okay. So
yeah.
you want You want a romantic component out of it from all parties, from the female, from the guy. You want it to be all
Like I would want
mutual,
them
the
both to
energy
touch
of it.
me. Like you
Right,
guys invited me
right,
into y'all
right.
household to y'all shit. So you guys should be treating me. I shouldn't be treating y'all. I mean, if you want to escort, she gonna do whatever she wants to y'all, but I'ma just feel uncomfortable. Like, girl, I know you've been working all night, and it's cool. Like, and since I'm like, I'm a dancer too, I'm gonna be like, girl, you don't even have to. I don't know, suck
You
his
ready to
dick
take
and
the
get out. Like, I don't know.
damn,
Like,
suck his dick and leave. That's what
with the
you
condom, of
get. Yeah,
course.
with the cow. Damn,
So
shit.
with the condom,
That's
of
what
course.
fucking
So I'm like,
taking a shower with a raincoat on, man. Aside from all this conversation, I can smell that Naxos in the air, and I haven't worn that fragrance in a while, and
so good.
it does smell good.
It's
Can you
so
smell it
good.
even off the strip? Even you can
Oh, for sure.
yeah, that's
I love.
amazing, right? That is Xerjogg Naxos.
It smells
Xerjogg
so good.
Naxos.
It's
Okay. Um. So with that being said, let's jump into the second scent. Now, the thing about me when it comes to fragrances is two notes that I don't like, and that's oud and rose. But when it comes to fragrances, it's not about the singular note. It's always about the combination of the notes that
mm,
make the fragrance. So I'm always looking for a combination of a oud or a rose note that will, spike my interest. And this BDK Parfums Tabac Rose clearly has rose in it. And oh my God, I love it so much. And I'm not a rose guy because I just kind of feel like a floral on a guy is kind of
mm.
feminine. But BDK Tobacco Rose is a dense and potent elixir that pays tribute to the most famous of all flowers used in perfumery, which would be rose, a Turkish rose to be exact. It also has plum, pink pepper, Italian lemon, chocolate, cinnamon, tobacco, Indonesian patchouli leaf, and Spanish lavender. I like this, and I don't like fragrances that have rose in them
This
because I
is you, when I first came here. You guys, I was like, oh, I like fruity stuff and like things that smell sweet. It smells really good. It's
well,
very masculine, but
but still smooth at the same
still
time.
smooth.
Yeah, so it's
It's
something
really
that
good.
you could wear, and that's what this is about. This is a grown man conversation, and it's an exchange of
It smells
information.
very. I could definitely smell the petroleum,
Right.
which I do like petroleum jelly. So it smells really good.
So yeah,
It smells like more like powdery in a kind of way, but in a good way. Not like a powder, but like it
what
smells.
whatever you smell in this, there's nothing wrong about it.
Yeah, it's definitely more of like a
There's no such thing as petroleum jelly. That's petroleum jelly.
petroleum,
It's
petroleum,
patchouli, but
petroleum.
yeah. But
Close
whatever you
enough.
like,
The
you like. You know what I'm
Vaseline, the
saying?
Vaseline.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But no, whatever you smell is what's right about this. And the crazy part, when I first got this bottle, if you look close, I thought that it was something on here, but it's actually like a rose imprinted on it. You see?
Okay, I see. I see the stem and the on the right here.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
right there. Yeah. So yeah. How does it smell to you, no boss? So here's the thing. There's when it comes to fragrances, there's no rules. So what I think is too feminine for me, it might be okay for somebody else. I don't think florals belong on a man because when I smell a floral, it just reminds me of like how women smelled of when I was growing up. But quite naturally, things progressed. Everything progressed over time. So that's why this is a floral and it works for a man. You know,
Yeah, as it sets is when you first sprayed it was more masculine, but as it sets, it's more feminine. But
right.
I do like I'm a sucker for like, you know.
For florals, for like roses and stuff like that.
Actually, surprisingly, I really don't like the smell of flowers that much. But I think what got it was when you said like the chocolate and
Right.
stuff, like the sweetness of it. I do like that one too.
So this fragrance is a combination of Indonesian patchouli leaf and Spanish labdanum. So it's like a
Spanish, what?
Spanish labdanum.
I thought you said
Okay.
lavender because I actually don't like lavender
You
smell.
don't like lavender.
I'm not a the strong be too smell. I mean
Okay.
this
The smell
smell
be
be
too
too
strong.
strong.
Right, right. So the
I
thing,
don't
the reason that I picked this fragrance is because it's like a crossbreeding of cultures, and you are black, Mexican, and Asian.
yeah,
That's a dope ass blend.
yeah.
So
But I'm trying my best to learn my Espanol
okay.
because my Mexican side, they're California Mexican. I go to California all the time. They're all from California.
So the Mexicans out there is different than the Mexicans
Oh,
out
for
here.
sure.
Yeah.
And I actually didn't realize that until I grew up in Harlem.
Right.
And of course, they see a light skinned girl with hair, automatically think, oh, Puerto Rican Dominican, because
Dominican,
that's
right,
what's,
right.
you know. But obviously, the Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they was like, this bitch is not Puerto Rican or Dominican.
So you know what's so crazy is because if you're not Puerto Rican or Dominican, you'll never pick up on that. Like
Yep.
anybody else,
Mm.
if you black or anything else, you'll be like, oh, she's just Spanish.
Yeah, no, it's insane because I, since I grew up, like where I grew up at and stuff, my black side is from New York and from
Right.
Georgia. I was born in Savannah, Georgia, but every black Americans, we all came from the South.
Everybody, yeah, yeah,
We all came
right,
from the South.
right.
And so growing up, it was very interesting because, like I said, I didn't know no Espanol.
None.
So, and I'm not Puerto Rican or Dominican. So the people that was your girls that
You
was Puerto
didn't pick
Rican or
up on
Dominican,
no Spanish like coming up
no,
in Harlem.
no, because
It's a lot of
I'm from the
Spanish in
hills. So
Harlem.
I was just like, like I'm not from Spanish. Like I wasn't raised around like a lot of Hispanic people and that speak Spanish. And then my dad from New York, black, brought my mother from the West Coast to the East Coast, and she's from Mexico and California. So my whole Mexican side, they're all from California. So I would go like
How do they feel about your dad, a black nigga from New York, coming out there fucking on a Mexican joint?
which
How do they
I
feel
just
about that?
actually found out that my grandfather on my Mexican side, he was obviously like, because I grew up with two older brothers too.
Right.
He was, pretty racist towards like, oh, like you got this negro, da
Yeah,
da da da.
yeah.
You know,
Because
I get
even
it.
even culturally here,
I get it, but I
listen,
understand.
listen, we from Harlem. You go to Dykeman, fuck with the Dominicans, they be like,
Yeah,
yo, hey, why you fucking with the Moreno? You know what I mean?
yeah. It's funny because that have another thing that has to do with like why I don't work at urban clubs either.
Right.
And so yeah, just growing up in Harlem, all my group of friends and everything was, I mean, even though I'm like, I am Mexican, I am a black woman, so I always had like my
You're a
black
woman
friends.
of color
I'm a
and
woman of
culture.
I'm a woman of
Yeah.
color and culture.
Right.
And so it was just interesting growing up,
Right.
because since I was around all like these, like, of course, I'm mad pale. I feel like I'm pale.
You just light
Sen-
skin. If you
Wait,
pale, I'm pale.
no, I am pale. This
If
is what
you're
happens when you
pale,
work
I'm
overnight and
pale.
don't get a tan. And then it's winter in New York.
Right.
And so I never really got along with Puerto Ricans and Dominicans because they just had their own thing going. And so I would always hang out with like, me and my black friends that was always darker than me. And I always had issues. And I never knew why I had issues. And it was just very interesting growing up. And I thought it was just maybe like where I'm from. But then my little sister, she's 10 years younger than me. I grew up with two older brothers. My little sister's 10 years younger than me. So is she in California? And now she has a whole nother issue because now her issue is she has very like afro hair.
Mm.
She has dreads. My whole family has
Right.
dreads. And but now she's having this cultural thing too,
Where they looking at her like
where
she's black.
they're looking at her like she's black
She's black,
when she's
right.
in a school full of Mexicans.
Right.
And I know some black people,
But
but
you know, so the thing culturally is that here, Latinos and blacks are together.
right.
In California, Latinos and blacks are
Yeah.
separate. Like that black and brown is totally
To
different.
a certain extent, because the Mexicans in California definitely do hold shit down. They like
no,
I'm
no,
not gonna
they
lie.
no, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. No, that's the difference. Cause like I said,
yeah,
the Mexicans out here, like niggas be robbing and
bro.
beating up
Cause
Mexicans
yeah,
out here.
because
But out there, them niggas are fucking
because the
violate you.
Mexicans out on
Like,
the
nah,
East
that
Coast,
shit
yo, they
different.
be crazy.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
that's crazy that's the contrast
yeah.
that like you as a black Mexican in New York don't really fit in,
Hmm.
and now her as a black Mexican in Cali
She
doesn't
don't fit
fit
in with the
in. Yeah, that's
Mexicans, and
crazy.
she's like, and I was like, you got it, cause she's confused
What you
about
told her? She
like
gotta do her hair different?
no, cause she where she live at in California, they don't ain't nobody to box her hair like do box braids,
Right,
cause our
right.
hair is like very we have
You
more of
got
our
that good
Afro
stuff.
feel.
You got the
No,
good
no,
stuff.
we have more of our. It is beautiful. Black hair is beautiful, but we definitely
Right.
have more of like. I mean, clearly I have a wig on, but like if you see my real hair texture is very Afro, and
That's a
so
good wig. Yeah, I was about to say the
okay.
same thing. Like I can't
If I'm
if you
telling you my family have dreads, my sister got dreads. Trust me, under here is like a lot going on.
it's Cleo from
But
Set It Off.
like if you see me without this wig, you would have definitely been like So my sister went to California and she'll be like, "Oh my gosh, I don't like. There's nobody to sit here and do my hair for me." And so I told her, I was like, "Well,
But she go
there's."
to the black neighborhoods.
I told her, I was
Right.
like, "There's like your little black friends
Yeah.
come with their hair braided. So ask their mother. Don't be
Right.
afraid to ask their mother. Like, hey, like, can you? Cause her hair is like,
So Mexican, Asian, black.
yeah."
Whose house is you going to for Thanksgiving? Who got the
Oh,
best food?
I'm from the South. I'm from Georgia. I'm going to like
You going
I specifically stay on Thanksgiving in New York or
right,
go down south,
right.
and then California, like Christmas, I'll go to California, which I actually didn't make this year, but because I was actually in California for a little while, so I was like, I just seen y'all. You guys stress me out. So yeah, I'm definitely, I didn't grow up Mexican,
Right.
and but that's why now as an adult, I have like it's an app called Duolingo. You guys heard of it?
Yeah, that's where you learn the language, yeah.
I'm trying my best.
But you know, just living in New York, I'm gonna tell you something. I used to work with this dude. He was from Russia. He
Mhm.
said coming over here, he doesn't understand why from his viewpoint in New York, there's just as many Spanish people here as it is American people. So he said it doesn't make sense how you don't speak Spanish living in New York. Me personally, I've learned a lot of Spanish just from being uptown. I've always worked in kitchens
No,
and
okay, yeah,
hospitality.
yeah.
So I've learned a lot of Spanish. You could like literally just like go to work every day, like, all right, today I'm gonna learn this word. Like and then by the end of the week, put together a sentence. Like I used to be a supervisor in this spot where my whole staff was Dominican. And when I tell you like that shit was a struggle, but
You,
they were the hardest workers.
yeah.
So the language barrier it crossed over because they were working, you know what I mean? But I learned so much Spanish. Like I worked there 9 months. I never forget because I was like, I can't do this shit. But I remember they was like, by the time I got to like the sixth or seventh month, my Spanish was so on point. Like people was like, yo, damn, yo, you did you know that shit before you got here? I was like, nah, but it's just it got sharp just from being there. So it's like just being in New York. The thing I learned about Spanish, you gotta have somebody to talk that shit to. If you got
Oh,
somebody you could
yep.
talk it to every
Hmm.
day, you gonna learn that shit.
Nope, you're completely right. Because when I started doing I didn't get that experience. Because maybe if grew up in Spanish Harlem, then
Right.
yeah. But like where I went to school, or even went to school, like in Spanish Harlem, or like maybe in like Washington Heights or something,
Yeah, cause
I
I'm
would have
like
picked
I'm
up some
right
of
by
that.
the heights. So and I used
Okay,
to live
see.
in Dykeman. So like yeah, like I'm like DK, que lo que, yo soy moreno, all that other good shit.
I'm
Like
from 30th. I'm from
yeah,
30th on a hill, and I went to school like down a block in the Ville and stuff. And
right.
so there wasn't like a big like Hispanic like. It was actually funny because when I was in school, in middle school, before I went to like 5 different high schools. It's
So
terrible.
you was bad.
No,
You was
okay,
bad.
I don't want to get into
I
that,
mean, you bad. You
but
got
no,
you got the
I'm not
girls
gonna
out. You
lie.
bad,
I was
but you like bad on like
for somebody not to be a fight. I was terrible, but I swear I got bullied first. It wasn't my fault. Even to this day, as when you're a kid, you could be like, yeah, yeah, no, no, it was my like, no, I didn't do nothing. even as an adult, I could really sit here and say I did not do nothing. But I didn't. I wasn't around Hispanic people. Puerto Ricans and Dominicans never messed with me, and I never messed with them.
Never?
Never messed with them.
You never messed with a Dominican poppy, nigga?
I like black men.
You like black nigga? But you dancing in the white clubs.
Yeah, but that's
So,
for money.
That's for money. Okay, that's for money. But at some point, like, quite naturally,
Mm-mm.
you never ran into a white dude that you'll be like, damn, this nigga, he's handsome.
No.
He got the John B swag. He got the
No.
the
My type.
Post Malone.
My
Is that the
type-
nigga? Not Post Malone. No, the
Post
who's the
Malone.
nigga? You like Post Malone? The Jack Harlow. Yeah, the Jack Harlow nigga.
Jack Harlow, not Post Malone.
Look, yeah,
Post
Jack Harlow.
Um.
That y'all like that
Okay,
nigga.
but
Yo,
Jack
y'all like that white boy.
Okay, why? Cause he what they call it, a wigger? Cause he's fucking
Is
white.
he
with
handsome?
some-
No, is he handsome?
But I mean,
Do you like Jack? Is Jack Harlow handsome?
I think he's
cute?
But yeah, exactly.
What is Jack Harlow's? So, all right, that's him. Cause he's a young boy and all that.
I'ma
But
be honest.
We in New York. You ain't never met some fly Italian nigga come in there and he be like,
I have, but I'm not
I'm
attracted
gonna give you this
to them.
pink penis.
I'm gonna be honest. I like my black man, caramel to dark skin, dreads, slim.
Okay, no bars.
With no,
Yeah.
with no facial hair. The only thing he has to have is a little like I'm not saying like a baby, but I do like
no face.
I like it clean cut. I don't like facial hair. He has to be like, I'm very like
He's gotta
specific. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a long time, and I was just telling my friend, it's been a long time since I looked at a guy and be like, oh my God, he's so cute.
Right.
I don't think like
Focus on the bag.
And that's why I just know my soulmate is in the South.
I told you, God will always take care. The universe gonna take care of you. Yeah. Let's so my man No Bars, who conveniently did not show up for the last show that I invited him to, but that does not matter because if you really been paying attention to what it is that we do, we really shot the pilot for this with Nunu Nels, right? Right on Lennox in Harlem. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, way before anything. You know what I mean? So No Bars got a question. What you want to ask him, No Bars?
So it's Black, Mexican, and Asian, right? So my question is, those are like three of the most. Yeah, I was about to say three of the most ethnicities that receive racism. So how did dealing with all three of those work for you? Like, especially your Asian side, because I didn't really hear you say anything.
Honestly, like growing up, my father is darker than you. If you guys see how this guy, my father is dark. God bless his soul. He passed away. He's very dark. My black side is very dark. My Mexican side in California is very light. I actually never seen color. I never seen color until after I got out of high school and gentrification started happening in New York City, and I was hanging around more white people. But even they swear they don't see color, but baby, I know you see color.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
they see it.
They see color.
They see it.
Even at the club, they'll be like, these two guys is being disrespectful. I'm like, just say the two black guys is being disrespectful. They're so scared. No, I'm telling you, if I would be like, who? They'd be like, the guy with the white shirt. I'd be like, the black guy. They'd be like, yeah, but they're scared to say it. Because they're from out of town. But I never seen color or anything until colorism. Till I realized colorism, not my experience, but my friends that are dark skinned would tell me about colorism. And I was like, colorism? And she was like, yeah. And I actually had a little experience on Facebook where some girl I forgot what she said, it was years ago. And she was like, oh, and I was like, well, I'm black too. She was like, well, you wouldn't understand because you're light skinned. And I was mad confused on what she meant by that because I never seen color until I grew older and I actually started seeing, you know what, especially, I'm from Georgia. I'm from Savannah, Georgia, but I wasn't raised there. And in the South, it's very like colorist. Even like the term mulatto, like Lotto had to change her name.
Yeah.
And I never understood like what the fuck a mulatto is because I wasn't raised down south. But now like as I got older, I started educating myself more on being like a light skinned black woman in America and understand like the privilege. I hate to say privilege, but at the end of the day, it is
No, there's
privilege.
definitely
It is
there's
privilege.
definitely
And it
yeah,
hurts me to
yeah.
say that because I don't understand from personal experience, but I'm not about to be ignorant and be like, I don't know what privilege is, but clearly I do know that colorism in the black community is a very intense thing that
Yeah.
I don't understand because I wasn't raised in that. And being in New York City, the Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they come in all shades and tone. And
Right.
so colorism in the city
And
never
a motherfucker be Dominican as black as you and
But
be like,
but they'll be
I'm not.
whiter than me with blue eyes at
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
time.
But a motherfucker that be as black as you would be like, I'm not black. Like, yeah, to
Exactly.
y'all, but like
Yeah.
to everybody else, you're black, bro. Like,
But then
so
they say nigga all the time.
and they say nigga, yeah, yeah,
So-
right. That's why I make it a point to say like culturally, like coming from New York, and, you know, and that you was in Cali, like tell a difference.
Yeah,
But
I can
yeah,
definitely tell the difference. But like I said, it culturally nothing ever affected me until I got out of like started dancing. And not even because where I dance at, it's just more so being an adult and like social media then like took like a it's insane. Like the internet is insane now. Like even though I'm 26, I'm young, yeah, I know. But like I still remember having a beeper and still remember like I was like the last generation to have like technology like before everybody's on social
but
media
you
now.
didn't grow. Your generation was not all technology.
No, we was not. We was not.
Twenty
We got
six.
no
I
26
feel
years
like y'all
old.
y'all wasn't outside, yo.
We was outside.
Y'all was
No, we
outside.
was outside. I was the last generation to be outside to experience like, you know,
So
actually
so
be,
so
I mean, we
uh,
could record, but it's gonna be blurry, so it didn't. And nobody had social media.
so with that being said, so what? So this is both. You was outside like before you started. What was you doing before you started dancing? You had like a regular job and shit like that.
I was in high school. I had to go. Like I said, I went to 5 different high schools, so
Was what?
I had to go to school from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I was a sex ed teacher in high school, teaching high schoolers. Like I
What
said,
you
it was
didn't? What was
different.
you were teaching? You didn't know what you was doing.
I mean, they educated me about, birth control and everything. I was a sex ed teacher in high school, teaching high schoolers.
At
No,
18? Yeah.
like at 15.
At 15, you
I
was
was te-
fucking. Were you fucking at 15? I mean, I was fucking at before then. So if you was
I was having sex already, but I could tell I did have a high school sweetheart that I was with for all throughout my high school experience, and then we broke up after high school.
a Moreno,
No, I never. No.
you never dated a black man.
Oh yeah, but you said Moreno. I told
Moreno,
you,
you don't know. You don't even know that. Like,
I'm telling you, I'm.
all right. So
no.
your high school sweetheart, he was black or Spanish?
He was black as hell.
He was black as hell, and he was dog walking you in high school.
No, we was high school sweetheart.
But he was dog walking you. Like he was fucking the shit out of you in high. That's
I mean, yeah, but you can't do a lot. Like he lived with
right.
his parents, I live with my parents.
Yeah, but sometimes the parents wasn't home, so he might have been dog walking you.
Yeah,
Like yeah.
and like you from New York, you know how the staircases go.
Whoa.
You
Nah,
know the staircase.
listen.
I mean, well, you know, I don't know how old you are, but I know
No,
you're
listen. I'm not gonna lie. I went to high school in Maryland, so
Oh.
I was fucking in the crib when people parents wasn't home. You know what I'm saying? I had some staircase action. I'm not immune to staircase action, but I prefer the bed where we could spread out. You know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
we all prefer the bed, but at the end of
Yeah,
the day,
we could watch
live in
something
apartment
on.
buildings, and we smoking weed, we getting high. His parents is home, we high as hell smoking, and probably like his friend's crib that didn't have no. And you know, and that's
free crib, yeah.
He had this the people house you smoke at would always like if you had a like friend that could smoke weed in a crib when you in high school, that just means their crib is just like nowadays the trap house. Like
No, I'm not gonna lie. Now
So-
I'm gonna tell you something though about that.
I'm a bougie girl.
Those motherfuckers, them niggas who cribs was like that, all them niggas is fucked up in the game right now.
Yeah.
I promise
No,
you.
they are.
Like my moms used to be like, nah, this shit is not happening, nigga. And I'm trying to squeeze it in between the time she say it's not happening. But I tell you what, moms was on her job, and I love my moms for that. Them niggas that had the open crib, who niggas could smoke it, all them niggas is fucked up in the
Yeah.
game right now. You know what I'm saying? But you was over niggas' cribs,
Getting high with
getting
my high
high,
school sweetheart. And you know, I'm bougie, so I'm
and
like,
you was
I'm
a
not
sex
about to.
education teacher in high school.
Yes. Teaching high schoolers.
But teaching high school.
In high school, teaching high
What year did you graduate from high school?
I graduated on time, 2015 in the summertime. I would have graduated.
Nah,
in
you
20
wasn't outside before no technology. If you graduated in 2015,
But you got to remember, we're young.
She's talking about like
but before that,
IG wasn't crazy back then. We had
so even
I didn't get my first phone till literally like a couple months before. Technology was already in if you was an adult, but only the adults like.
nah, but I feel like
Internet was not a thing. I
And
still remember
if you
beefing
was
my
in
father.
high school
What?
in 2015,
But AIM was only on a computer. But the computer was in that fucking house with the box computer. Like it was just like I'm
so from a mobile standpoint, from a
internet
mobile
internet
standpoint.
was a thing. But I remember even leaving middle school and we would go to the library and do the free computer things.
And
like-
what year was that?
This was like probably like
When did you start
2012?
fucking? That's what I want to know. When did you start fucking?
I got with my ex in 2012, so I had to be
2012? That sounds crazy to me.
Well,
By
because you're
2012, I had yeah, I'm some old ass nigga, but goddamn,
But
I
when
feel
you're
like
young, it's like the technology wasn't. That's why I said me and my people's. We was the last generation to actually be experienced outside. When I was growing up, we did not have social media. We did not. The most we had in middle school was AIM, but we did not have phones to do AIMs because our parents they barely just got a lit phone at that time. So we would go home and be on the computer and then a curfew. So AIM wasn't
this
even-
is like the
and
math
then
in
a
my
fucking
mind is just going.
BlackBerry. I never even had a black. I mean, I just didn't ask my. But even BlackBerry, like that was like a big thing back then, where it's like, yeah, I got a BlackBerry with the Hollister and the fucking True Religion code. Like it was just like a whole like different thing. Like so, like I said, I was the last generation to experience like being outside with no technology. And then when you did post anything, there was no videos or nothing back then. It was just
Now you had like no, it was a post. When Instagram let them videos off, it was like 5 seconds. It was like, yo,
what was
Nick.
the shit? Ooh, the webcam thing, Uvu, Snipe, whatever it was. I remember my first picture I took on there is finally when I developed a little something. And I was like, ooh, I got a little cleavage. And I took a screenshot off fucking Uvu. So I was like, no way. I swear, I was the last generation. So even though social media was already there since you're older and stuff, but like, it was like a big thing. Like, you know, like, it doesn't matter how bad your picture
Right.
look. If you took a picture, you was popping.
Right.
You know, what was it? The rugby, Hollister
Rugby,
coat,
yeah.
cargos,
Well-
the boy Uggs.
Rugby was a whole era. Like out of all that shit, cause rugby, Hollister, Abercrombie, all that shit for y'all was a big thing.
Yeah, it was.
But like Abercrombie and Hollister, we already had that. But rugby was some new shit. So like if they ever like Abercrombie, that shit's still here, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they ever brung back rugby though,
Yeah.
rugby was I don't know if y'all truly understand like New York culture.
Yeah. No.
Ralph
It was-
Lauren Polo
Yup,
rugby
yup, rugby was
store.
crazy.
Oh my god, shit was different.
I
Like,
remember the outfits. The fly outfits
What-
was
yeah.
a Hollister coat, a rugby shirt, tan cargos, and boy
Uggs,
Uggs.
Uggs,
Boy
Uggs. Yeah, the boy Uggs.
Mhm.
You flip the shit down.
Yeah, you gotta flip.
You
it
know what you
down.
talking. You know what you
And
talking
then I don't
about.
even know. And then what was it? A solo before then, or I don't.
A
or was it
solos.
after?
No, A solos, Vasquez, the Gore-Tex.
I see. I don't know. All I
This
know
shit
is
different.
it's switching
A
from A
solo,
solos to rugby
Vasquez.
in a heartbeat.
Oh my god, yo.
That's why when she was
Action.
asking about your London look, I'm like, you look like the Air Maid.
That's what I'm saying. She talking about I look like I'm from. She said, I came in here velour down. She's like, you look like you're from London. Yo, let's
But when
get
I'm
it.
looking at you now, pink Air Max, even those I had those, and it's giving mad Harlem. It's giving
Listen,
uptown, like
it's uptown, man.
Harlem.
I mean, who am I to fucks with this shit up? Yo, we gonna get into this last scent. You know what I mean? And we're gonna revisit all the other scents outside of that. I don't know if you noticed though. All these scents got gold bottles, tops. That's why I went with the theme of that. I'm kind of superstitious like that. So this is Giorgio Armani, Prive, Cure, Zerzura.
Big money.
It's got they all cost a couple dollars, but it don't matter. Cause they're gonna pay way more attention to that cologne than they do that Gucci belt. So this has got violet leaf, mandarin orange, iris, rose leather, bourbon vanilla, and cedar. I usually say Mandarin. I slip the extra A in there. You know what I'm saying?
You're better than
They
my
they they
petroleum.
they took
Petroleum.
they took it's better than petroleum.
And my petroleum. I was close.
Yeah, man. I slipped the extra A in there. You know what I mean?
I like it. It has a very foreign smell, honestly. Like it has a very like
So I'm debating on whether or not I like it. I might send that shit back. I might go right back with
I th-
I'm not gonna lie, I like it a little more right now though than when I first smelled it. And the first time I smelled it, it smells a little better. But
I like
I
it.
want to know what you think of it.
I do like it, but it definitely needs a. I mean, I like sweet and fruity, so I feel like it needs a just maybe like a spray of that and two sprays of something like.
Oh, you need something else on top of that.
Definitely need something else on top of it.
Mhm.
Like it smells really good. I feel like it has a musk scent. Like what is it? The African musk, like the
Right.
yeah Egyptian musk.
Right.
Like it has that.
Does that work, Bones? I'm sorry. Can you
I
put
like it though.
one on top of the other without?
You can. My brother, that was always his go to. My brother Keon, but since it was his go to, I kind of like didn't want to do what he did.
I'm saying, but it doesn't negate the smell of that.
No. As long as you wash your ass, you wash your ass, you moisturize, you put on deodorant. Whatever you do after that is ball game. Some people layer scents. Some people layer scents with oils. Some people go singular scents. But as long as you wash your ass, and I cannot stress this to y'all dirty ass niggas enough. Because I once was a dirty ass nigga, bro.
No.
I promise you. When I was a young boy, you know what I mean? I wasn't showering the way I needed to shower. I was moving and shaking in and out, you know what I mean? At my man crib, brushing my teeth with the finger and all of that. But as long as you walk, whatever you do after that, it's up to you. If you still wear Egyptian musk,
I love it.
that's a classic.
I get the essence of Egyptian
Yeah,
musk.
you get the incense.
I feel like that's a spray you spray like when you fresh out the shower. You like spray like 3 times, let your body dry out, and then you'll top it off.
That's what Nim said.
Yeah.
Nim said when Nims was here, he said he sprays like the Dior Sauvage, and then he puts the real shit on top of that. You know what I mean?
Too
So
much is a little crazy. I mean, I don't know how the.
Nah,
But that's my question.
but
I know what was too much.
sometimes,
you don't want to
yo,
meet a woman and it's too much because now I'm gonna feel like you got a hormonal issue going down, like going like.
so you've run into dudes like that where you
Oh,
run
at
into
the
them, they got on
at
too
the
much?
club. No,
At the club, what happens?
okay. So just how guys could be like, she has like this like some like a very. It might not be her pussy smelling. It just might be a very hormone. Maybe like it might be a very hormonal smell. But just know, as much as women has a very like some, it's not must. It's just something is off. Guys have that something is off too.
No,
For
but here's
sure.
this is the thing about females. I feel like a woman hygiene is always better than a man's because y'all shit is internal. You know what I mean? Like I said, like as a man, we be ripping and running, don't take no shower, that type of shit. But like I just always feel like a female's
It's always but that's why we get that's why we're more crazier. We get prescribed like even like birth control will fuck up a lot of stuff too. I don't
so you crazy,
I don't do birth control, but I'm just saying
but
like
you crazy.
of course.
God.
I've been single for mad long. I'm the men hate me, and you know what? I hate them too. But
God damn.
no, women's stuff is always more like internal, but that's why they're more crazy and more hormonal because they're getting prescribed these things. But men, it's definitely more like on the outside. But it
Right.
is, but it
No,
can be
no,
on the
no.
inside because I've
Yeah,
definitely met.
no. You're absolutely right because women shit is internal and men is external.
But
Even the
it's
way we orgasm. We
There
orgasm.
you go.
Yeah. We orgasm.
Come from the out, we
Yeah.
come from the in, and then
Yeah.
you know.
You're right. All on your face.
So mood, and so
Wait, mood?
I'm from Bermuda.
Yeah.
I don't get action. I swear I'm terrible. But
So you waiting for that.
Wait, so 3 to 4 threesomes and no action.
Right. Oh, yo. This is journalism. This is the journal. Yo, look. Yo, listen. Thank you.
Could be someone else here.
No, this
yeah,
is
no, it is somebody else healing. It's just my entertainment and they're healing. And I don't know. I just
No, I'm not gonna lie. That was very good, no boss. So you go from threesomes.
My
So-
last threesome was years ago. That was when I was in my early 20s. I'm trying to sound old, right? But
Yeah, you
That's
ain't
my
that
early
old.
20s.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember a lot of my early 20s, which I'm actually happy about. I'm happy when I get older, I have kids, I could be like, you know what? I enjoyed the fuck out of my 20s.
All right. So if we look on your social media, right? All right. So you said you got a new page, but like it's not much there for now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you do that on purpose?
No, I just, even though like I mean, I probably only have like what 7,000,
It's no only. You can't say only.
But because I just
you're
feel like
talking
I
about
coulda
from your
had
old
more
page. Yeah, you feel like you
drama.
and listen, if I feel like I should I'm like some famous ass nigga. Like I feel like I should have way more followers, but I don't worry about that. But I'm asking, do you do that on purpose because your job is as a sex worker? So are you keeping this fantasy alive for these people that's coming in the club to see you?
No, I don't promote my club on. I mean,
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't promote my club on Instagram. I don't care about the club on Instagram. I barely post. I don't know. I just feel
So
like
you're
it's just
very,
so-
you're very, you found a way to separate your personal life
Yeah.
from your professional life.
Yeah.
If
and
you date a man, does he have to post you?
does he have a what?
Does he have to post you? Like, do you
Oh
feel
no,
you don't
I
gotta
wouldn't post him. I even like I'm telling you, like I just don't like my last. It's not like I go out every weekend. Anybody that knows me, I'm outside.
You outside,
I only work
right.
3 days out the week, and that's my only job.
You getting money. If you only gotta work 3 days out the week in New York, you getting money, man. You getting a
know,
couple dollars.
I travel.
I might shave my beard for you because you said you don't like niggas with
I
beards.
paid debt for my early 20s, which was debt, and so honestly, I mean, I could admit that I do get a lot of love off my new Instagram. I do get a lot of love, but I just don't care about posting. Like honestly, I never really meet a guy off Instagram.
You never meet a guy. You meet a guy in person
in person because I'm partying
because you're
all the
outside.
time.
You're out and about.
Yeah,
Right,
so
right,
I
right,
always
right.
how I met, like I'm always meeting men in
Yeah.
person, and those are the best guys to meet. Everybody that I
Yeah.
met off Instagram has been terrible.
Right.
It's been terrible. Instagram, Facebook, because even though Facebook ain't lit in New York City, Facebook is still lit.
Right. Right.
Facebook is very still lit. We don't really do the Twitter in New York City, but we do the Facebook, and it's still lit. I don't meet guys. I think everybody on social media look ugly. I'm telling you, I'm so like. It's very rare that I could go out and be like, oh my gosh, that guy is so cute. But it's not. I love men. I don't really like women. I'd be like, oh, bitch, that bitch is pretty and stuff, but it's not because I have intentions. It's just oh, she's cute.
So,
But
all right.
I don't look at men and be like, oh, they look good. I don't really think men is cute, but not because I don't think they're. I'll be like,
Shit, I'm
they're
handsome.
cute.
I don't know what
No,
the fuck you talking.
They're handsome.
God
They're cute.
damn.
They're handsome, but I
What
wouldn't
the
fuck
fuck?
with him. Like they're handsome. Like even like when you said like what is Jack Harlow? He's a very handsome fucking guy, but I
So you're
wouldn't-
not thirsty, you're not starstruck.
Yeah, maybe you're just so used to meeting so many people because that's kind of how I feel too. Like,
Yeah, I'm about
But I
to
meet
say,
a lot of
God
people.
damn, like
who you are
nobody-
can turn you
like,
up.
Look
type
at
shit.
the
Like,
niggas in here. You got
based
a
off face
bearded nigga,
value.
you got a dreaded nigga, you got a nigga that could cook. If you want a female option, you got all these options. Like,
But I
think
think you
if
guys
you
are
that
so
locked
good
in,
looking. I can see why people fuck y'all, but I just wanna fuck y'all.
you'll give me some pussy.
So
I promise you. On a good night.
So what's your like qualifications for like giving him the drawers besides him? Because you said he could smell good. But
What if he smell? That's what I'm saying. If a nigga,
Um,
because that's what really separated niggas. If a nigga smell good,
oh yeah,
yeah,
I'm not
that
gonna-
shit make a very big
it
difference.
do.
Niggas smell good.
I've definitely met guys, and I'll be like,
You met a
Damn, you
so
don't
you
smell
met
like
a
nothing.
you met a so you met a guy that you said he ain't smell like nothing. Have you met a guy he smells so good? You like, damn, I guess nigga some pussy.
No.
You've never met a guy that smelled that good?
Not that you actually
No.
gave it to him, but you thought of it.
You
Like,
thought of it
you
exactly.
thought of something else.
All right, we gonna I'm gonna bring you back in the future.
I could go 2 years without having sex.
No,
Being like a sex worker, a stripper, and sex worker is not like as just a sex worker.
right?
Is the
No, it's just a
whole,
lot of things.
because
It's a
I
lot
know
of
people.
things.
No, because there's some people that think that sex worker, when they hear sex, they just think of selling pussy. No, sex worker is just you selling body. Period. Like dancing or something. I could go like 2 years without having sex. It won't be happy for me, but like I don't know. It's just different.
I could get that. I just honestly feel like
I love dick. I need dick, but
me being the Fresh Prince of Smell Air, I just always feel like even if it's not me that's gonna give you that good dick, it's somebody out there that's gonna smell so good that you gonna want to get some pussy too. I honestly feel that way. He's gonna no hold on. It's gonna take more than him smelling good.
of course.
He's gonna smell good. He's gonna talk to you the right way. His behavior is gonna be appropriate.
Yeah, if he has a weird head shape.
What?
What
the
I mean, I mean, I meet a lot of. Okay, I'm not gonna like. I swear, I'm a Caribbean magnet. So like, I dealt with so many Caribbean men, and I know like.
So
a lot of
Caribbean niggas be having a weird head shape.
Like when they from like.
When they from
my
where?
friend gonna hate me, but I swear, Guyanese men always have weird shaped heads. Guyanese and Jamaicans, they always have like weird shaped heads.
My baby mom's Jamaican. I wish I would have did this interview a long time ago, and I would have figured that shit out.
Oh, I got trauma with Haitians. I don't want to get into it.
No, he Haitian.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. I never messed with a Haitian in New York. They're always from Florida.
They worse.
Just like you said about
they worse.
I have no comment.
Yeah, they worse.
I have no comments about hate. But my best friend is Haitian and Puerto Rican, and she's been teaching me some Creole. So we've been. I love me some bouillon.
All right, so listen, listen. Can we get the final verdict on these fragrances? The first one.
It'll be my last choice. I feel like the first one is.
No, you gotta smell it right now.
Okay.
You gotta smell them right now. This is Xerjogg Naxos. One of first, Xerjogg Naxos. You like that one?
I love that one.
You love it.
Yeah.
Where we ranking this? Digits, date, or draws?
See, I'm so different. But I'm gonna get out my ignorance and I'm gonna say if I definitely seen 3 sexy niggas with 3 that I found wanna fuck, and they each one of them have on these different scents. Oh, he could definitely get it.
He could get the drawers.
For sure.
All 3 of them have the same scent on?
He's
No.
no, hold on. She said if she met 3 sexy niggas, they all looked good. But the difference was he had the smell on. This is going to be the deciding factor, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something that they told me at Scent Explorer. They said if 5 niggas walked in the room, pardon the N-word, because I know the fragrance community doesn't like that. But they said if 5 people walked in a room and they were well dressed, they're not gonna remember who was best dressed. They're gonna remember who smelled the best. So you're confirming that that's a true statement.
Yeah.
Is that if 5 well dressed men walked in a room and one of them had on Xerjogg Naxos, the dude who got the drawers is who smells the best.
Yeah.
I've been telling y'all. She gonna pay way more attention to that cologne than she do that Gucci belt.
Oh,
all right.
for sure.
For sure. All right, so can we get the final verdict on BDK to Back Rose?
You have it in order. It's definitely second.
It's second. So this is digits, date, or draws?
Oh.
Date,
No.
digits.
Okay, well, I mean, are we doing like the first one definitely fuck? This one could definitely fuck as long as he takes me on a get me lit.
Get you lit.
Get me lit.
What's lit? As you as a New York City, what's lit for you? Because lit in New York City is different in Houston. Yeah. So what's lit to you? Like, cause a chick could be like, damn, you only got 1 bottle, nigga? Like that's how y'all New York chicks is, for real. One bottle, nigga.
Pick me up in a nice car, have a bottle in the car, but we don't want to finish it because we are going out to eat. Get me drinks at the spa, and then on our way back to the crib, finish the bottle.
Yo, that's a long night. That's a long night. All right. So the last one, Armani, Prive, Curie, Zerzura. What we doing with this? Digits, date, or drug?
I don't like the way this one died out.
I don't like that shit neither.
Okay.
And you know what?
I
I'm gonna
feel like
stop.
you put
I'm gonna stop ranking them shits the way I want
Did
them
you
to be
put them in
ranked.
order on
I
purpose?
did. No. I put them in order, but I'm not gonna put them in order no more.
I don't like the way this died out.
Neither did I.
It smells like pepper.
It smells regular. It smells
no,
like
it
some.
smells like pepper.
It smells some mid.
This one. Oh, I don't know. This one we could go on a date, but
A date. It smells regular.
I would probably like, hey babe, you can call my Uber home. I'm fucked up, even though I'm not fucked up, but I just kind of want to go home.
The pump fake? You gonna pump fake on him? You gonna tell him like you want to leave, but
I'm gonna be like, if he's nice,
that's crazy, yo.
But I'm nice.
That's how much it make a difference. Y'all niggas really gotta really step y'all collection up, because all of these cost a couple dollars. Ain't none of this shit cheap, but understand, you gotta smell good if you want that action. That's the cheat code. I've been telling y'all for the longest. It's the cheat code. I've been telling y'all since me and no balls was standing outside talking to Nunu Nels about this shit, man. Circumcised or uncircumcised? You sucked the circumcised dick or uncircumcised dick? Have you?
Since I'm a Caribbean magnet, more than half of them are not even circumcised. I don't judge. It just can't be too much to deal with.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what that means.
Okay.
What too much is, but like
I don't mind. I don't mind uncircumcised dick. I had fun with those back in the, but it just
you
can't
graduated from that.
I didn't graduate. I'm still open to it. I'm honestly, I don't judge. I don't judge dick skin. I don't judge vaginas.
Do you judge size?
No. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like big dicks. So.
You don't like big dicks?
What is big?
Yo, look.
I don't know measurements. I mean, what is the average?
The average is about 5.5.
5.5 or 6. Look, I seen a chick said 4 to 8 inches is regular. I said, wait,
Regular.
4 to 8. I'm like, yo, that shit is fucking. I was like, yo, 4 to 8, that's double. And I'm an 8 nigga, so you ain't gonna put me with these 4 niggas. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't like big dicks.
But again, so anything over 6 is big to you?
I mean, I never measured a man's dick. I mean, as long as it's like, as long as you could like do back shots, like as long as I guess average is 5.5 for men, 6.
6. When you say average, you're not trying to be painful. Like you don't want it to be painful, I guess.
I don't like pain.
So when you say big, like is it hurts or?
Yeah, big is I don't like when it hurts. I don't like when it's more pain. Some girls, I have a lot of friends that actually do. They're big.
So no, but you know what that is?
Like big dicks.
That's
I like medium rare.
That's niggas that don't like when you got a big dick. You gotta really know what you're doing with that shit. Nah, because if you got a big dick, you gotta know you got a big dick, and you can't just be killing.
Yeah, they just ready to.
Yeah, you gotta be like easy. You know what I'm saying?
But I experienced some easy, good going. I don't need to feel it in my,
the easy, big going uncircumcised dick. You still don't like it?
I don't like big dicks.
That's crazy.
Medium rare.
I tell her, yo, listen, I tell my
I just don't like big dicks.
I say that shit. A girl,
I want him to feel good putting the whole.
So you like a little dick? You like a little dick?
No, not little.
Is that what
but it has to be like.
Every girl want a big dick nigga till they get a big dick nigga.
No, that's not true. Because I have friends that don't. I'm not the only believe it or not, we bitches talk and we could say like, damn, like
I know, no, ain't no believe it or not. Y'all got group chats like
there's no, big dicks is just not.
Big dicks is overrated.
We don't like big dicks. But I do have
What?
friends. But I do have friends that do like big dicks. I don't know people that's gonna be
Tia,
saying this. They're gonna be
what?
like, I love a big
What?
dick, but it depends if you like more. If you like pain and pleasure at the same time, or you like more pain. I don't want no fucking pain, bro. My body is sore. I dance.
But that's
I
what you
ain't trying to
take the
do
route to,
like.
it doesn't have to always be 100% pain. Like you might find the right person with a big one that.
They don't come like that. They just want to stuff it in. Like,
No,
or
that's
they
the
don't.
difference.
Or they
No,
don't.
that's the difference. A nigga, when
Or
a
then when you
nigga,
giving him
no,
head, it's just like it's fucking hell. Cause now I feel like a whack ass. Cause now I feel like a whack ass bitch. Cause I can't fucking put the whole thing. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
yo, nah,
I don't feel
yo,
confident as a woman during sex if it's just too much to put in. Like I'm not.
what the fuck?
And I don't need to question myself because I'm not the issue. So
So that's his fault, cause that's
yeah, because I'm not the issue. Like, nobody tell you to pull up with all that.
I mean, but he was born with it. Like, he didn't tell
Yeah.
God, like, you know what I mean? They didn't tell.
It depends. I mean, if he's not the big dick guy to sit here and be like, oh, put the whole shit. If he's fine with like as much as he could do and he gets turned on by it, then it's like, okay, we could work with it. But if he's like, oh, like you, it's just not like, no.
I see what you're saying.
Like if he's considerate with his big dick, exact. Yes, there we go.
Okay.
If he's not considerate, like damn, like I'm.
So that's what, but that comes with age. Like no, that really comes with age and maturity, because when you're a young nigga with a big dick, you're just gonna try to violate. You know what I mean? But when you get older and you understand, and I mean, nah, real talk.
But he has
I'm
experience.
telling you, I'm telling yo, nigga, yo, listen. I'm not saying this shit just to say it because we on my shit. But like, real talk, like when you got a big dick, you really gotta know what you're doing, because then you got these chicks that'll be like, nah, I've had that experience. Where chicks be like, nah, nigga, you violated, nigga. When I was your age, like I'm 26, I'm ragging a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna front. I don't even have the energy to I don't have the energy for that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I got too much shit to do. Yeah, that wild shit. So and now they mean knowing that bitch be like, nah, nigga, you came through and violated. You could never get this shit no more. Like I've had that. You
And
know what I
mine
mean?
is coming from experience. A Trini and a Dominican. But I do fuck with the Dominican, but they're always half black. And yeah, I had an experience in Miami. It was beautiful when I stayed in Florida for a few. It was beautiful. It was a full moon by the beach. Beautiful. He had to do the most. I'm like, bro, like I'm done.
So
Like,
you had the whole
I ain't even nut. Wait, why you back? Every time I'm about a nut, you pull back. I'm like,
yeah,
because you're going harder.
I mean it happened.
Relax.
So last question though. With all that being said, I mean, you dealt with big dick niggas, small dick niggas, fucking all types of
Yeah.
niggas. Have you ever been so intrigued with a nigga that you went through his phone?
No.
You never went through a nigga phone?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I don't give a fuck about this nigga, so I'm gonna tell you about this nigga.
So you have went through a phone.
I went through a phone one time, and something about him, he was abusive. Unfortunately, a lot of us women, we suffer some kind of abuse. I'm not saying niggas, I know niggas abuse, but as women, we go through, if it's financial abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse. Some nigga, my first and last abusive relationship, he done sliced me on the forehead, was terrible. Had me hanging out, it was terrible. Really big dick, big hands. And
You liked it.
no, I did not. I
You
hated
did not like it. You didn't.
no, because what made me go through his phone is that not only was he abusive, his grandmother and his whole family, like they all, when the family and the grandmother.
What kept you there? The sort of big
Because I
dick
was
thing.
scared.
The big dick didn't keep you there.
No, because
You were scared of the dick.
no, I was
him,
not scared of
everything?
the dick. I was just scared of him. When women go through like this, like abuse,
Okay.
they're not staying because, oh, like, because I know a lot of people have this like stigma of like, oh, well, why the fuck you stay with a nigga if he abusive? Like, no, what it is because it's scary, especially when you don't have the foundation and the support to like,
No.
and maybe like it's scary. And so I kept him there because I was going through family issues. My mother, like, she's a little crazy too.
Right.
I didn't have that support to just leave out. And it was this one guy, one of the biggest dick I ever fucked with. He got soft immediately. I know it's not me. It can never be me. And so I went through his phone, but I didn't go through his phone to go through his text message. I don't go through text messages. I don't go. If you want, you could do whatever you want. Just know, like, I'm gonna get whoever. Like, you want to cheat on me? Go ahead. One thing about me is like that's what I don't do with relationship. You want to cheat on me? I'm not the type of girl to stay with you when you're cheating, and I'm not the kind of girl to like question you why you. I block you and go about my day, which that's what get niggas really upset because I'm just like, and I ain't go through his phone. I never told girls. I was like, don't go through his like, go through his whatever you want to do. What you do.
Never go
But I
through
go
a
through his
phone.
history. I go through this man
What
history.
history? Internet search history.
Oh my gosh, I went through this nigga history, girl.
Gay.
You want to know what was in his search? I was over him. I went through his search history because I'm like, this man is abusive. His foster grandparents told me he was whatever. I went through this man's search history. Man, search history. That shit said, my friends is gonna laugh at me. The search history and porn top of the thing said she fucks Japanese man in the butt.
What the fuck? Yeah.
So when I told
you went daylight on them.
So if you want to question your man cheating, go through his text. I don't do. If I feel like you're cheating on me, the men that I deal with know that I don't tolerate cheating, and that's why I have been single for. I'm very happy being single. I'm happy at my bills is up, everything. I don't. You want to cheat? Then I'm done with you. You're a ghost to me now. I wouldn't. It's niggas that hit me up 5 years ago that done had a baby on me. We wasn't even together. It's just we was like building that foundation. He had a baby. I was like, bro, you're done. But yeah. If you ever have a question about your man's sexuality, bro, just don't fuck the text message, fuck the DMs, fuck everything. Go through that man history. See what he's because you want to really like go see what he's looking up when he's not around you. What he's googling, what weird shit he's looking at.
You Google my shit, all that shit is gonna say is big booty bitches.
But look,
Mm.
and
Like,
imagine
nah,
if
real
you
talk.
fucking with a skinny girl, she look through your shit and see big booty. She gonna probably gonna
So
feel some
you know
type
what?
of way.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad. Listen, I'm so glad you said that because that's why I asked that question. Because no matter what happens when you go through that phone, you're gonna find once you decide to go through that phone, you're gonna see something you don't want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be
Go through.
automatically like I'm not. It's nothing funny with me. All you're gonna see is like Pog, Brazilian,
Mhm.
ebony, big
Yep.
booty.
There we go.
But it's like once you see that, you be like, ah, damn, nigga, that's a.
You
I,
fucking
I
you fucking with a white skinny girl. And
yeah,
she go
like
through your
I ain't
history
got
and she
enough
see
for you. You know what I'm
ebony
saying?
BBW.
So I'm so glad you said that. That's all that matters is that stop going through motherfuckers' phones, man.
I never go
Because
through no one phone. 'Cause
if somebody go through your phone, they're gonna feel the same way. They're gonna once you decide to go through that phone, you already made it up in your mind that you're gonna see something that you don't like. That's it. You know what I mean? That's it. Once you decide to go through that phone, you decided you're gonna see something that you don't want to see. So
yeah.
it ain't no it ain't
If
no
you have to go through the phone, just break it off. I never went through a man phone because honestly, like I'm not a cheater. I'm at all. When I'm in a serious relationship, I don't. I'm not with that. If I feel like I'm about to cheat, I would tell him like we have to take a break. This is a little too much because clearly it's a reason why I'm about to cheat, which has nothing to do with sexually. Because like I said, I'm not like I love sex. Sex is amazing. It's beautiful. I'm a I'm a woman. I'm Mother Nature. I produce and stuff. So I don't go through people phones at all. And if I date a man that's like, oh, I need your passcode, you're not getting my passcode. Oh, you cheating, then you're done because I'm not. And it's not because I'm cheating. It's because it's just like I need that separation of privacy. And if you don't trust me enough, then you shouldn't be. You have trust issues. You shouldn't be with me. Work on that. If you're insecure, work on that. I mean, we're all insecure about certain things, but I don't go through people's phone. I'm very secured with myself to know, like, and I'm a people's person. I'm very like I don't need to go through somebody's phone. And if I feel like I need to, then I'm gonna just be like, you know what? It's a wrap. Well, it doesn't have to be a wrap immediate, but we just need some time to like work
nah, it
on
should be a rap.
ourselves.
It's a rap. It's a wrap.
It's low key a rap.
No, it's
but
a wrap. This
I would
shit is a
get, but
wrap.
I, but
It's a
it's low
wrap.
key
No,
a
it's a
rap.
wrap.
But
It's a wrap.
I would
It's
give
a
the
wrap.
benefit
It's
of
a
the
wrap.
doubt that
It's a
maybe
wrap.
like
That's
you're
a wrap.
going through something that you didn't tell me. But even so, then it depends how heavy we dealing with each other. Like,
Nah,
if we're-
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I don't have an issue.
Nah, I'm telling you.
I don't have an issue sending locations for safety reasons. But if you somebody that I'm dealing with and you need my location for instant, I could tell the
No,
difference
it's
between
a wrap.
safety and
Once it,
insecurity.
yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Once it gets to that type of shit, it's a wrap. And with that being said, we're gonna wrap this motherfucker up. Remember, I don't do this for views. This is the news you could use. Keep your distance, mind your business, step your
Period.
collection up. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate coming tonight.
Thank you.